Good evening, everyone. I'm going to show you part B of the tutorial I did previously that stated how to create shadows behind your texts in Design Space, or your wording in Design Space. So to get to this point, I suggest that you please check out the first video. Once again, how to create shadows behind your wording or text in Design Space. Once you get to this point, you will notice that my words are not attached. In regards, they don't bleed into each other like regular cursive. Reason being is I made the mistake, and instead of welding them, which means fusing like the diagram shows, I attached them. So now I'm going to detach them. Watch for the difference. You see that there's a line here, a line here. The B and the L are not connected. When you weld them, problem solved. This procedure, or this technique I just did, or this step I just did, does not affect the shadowing. So there you go. Now I see that I have space here and space here, so I'm going to duplicate. Once again, like in the first video, send it to the back, and then I'm going to move it around until I've reached the desired effect that I require. You have to remember, any spaces you have, the Cricut will cut. I will do another one, move it to the back. Do another one. Do the same thing, move it to the back. For the sake of the video, let's say this is okay. I do have to do some more work around and touch up anything else I need to touch up, but I kind of like it this way as well. What I will do then is you remove the top layer, and then you have to weld everything. Highlight everything together and weld it. If you don't, see, now everything's together. If you don't, they will remain individual pieces. The Cricut will cut them as so, and then you're going to have to be stuck sticking them one by one. What I do then is I just duplicate these at least 7 times, because I want my keychain to be thick and durable. So just continue duplicating 7 times, or as many times as you want. You could have them as thin or as thick as you need them to be. All right, so I have my 7, I believe. And then I like to duplicate this 2 more times. So I have 3 in total. And what will happen is that these 3 will be layered on top of each other with glue. And then I will put this one on top of these ones. That will make this thick. And these ones overlapping one another will make the base of my keychain thick as well. Once they're all glued together, I like to use my UV resin and basically give it a nice little shine and an extra thickness to it to make them durable. To add your loop for your keychain, what I do is, oh, it wasn't text. Let me get rid of that one. It wasn't text, it was a shape. I like to take my shapes. Now this is if you're going to make a keychain with just the words, with no image. You take your circle or whatever shape you want, You duplicate that as well. You make it smaller and you overlap that into the middle. Highlight everything and you slice that. What slicing does is it removes the center from both circles, but it allows the two circles to remain together. I will put that where I want it to be put on my keychain. I will delete my little circles, and then I will take all of this, and what will I do? Weld it. And there you go. That's if you want to do a keychain. And the same thing, you would duplicate this one as many times as needed so that you have different layers to stick together to make the base as thick as needed. And again, this is for keychains, charms. If you want to do a charm, you can add another circle. Let's go back. You can make a duplicate of the circle. And you can add them wherever you need to make charms. That was just a quick step. So you would add your chains here. You have a charm. You could do names. You can do whatever you want to do. If it has one circle, it's a keychain. You would do a keychain like this. And if there are no circles, it's basically good for tops of cards. You can put them onto journals. This is basically good for anything and everything that you want to use it for. If you do want a step-by-step tutorial on how to make keychains with images as well as text, please check out my other video, cardboard or cardstock keychain step-by-step. For more tutorials, please like, subscribe, and click the notification button. And I will be uploading videos every now and again. I don't have any set date, so it could be tomorrow, it could be Wednesday. Since we're all under lockdown, expect quite a few amount of videos coming up. So thank you once again for your patience. Thank you for joining and watching, and looking forward to teaching you some more stuff. Stay safe.